My name is Derek Dunn, and I'm a principal dancer with Boston Ballet. I first started dancing because of my sister. My sister and I were both really active kids growing up, and when my sister was really little, my parents put her into dance classes. So she would come home from her classes and I would be like, teach me something, like I have to know, I have to do what you do. When I was 6 years old, I started dancing at the Edna Lee Dance Studio in Glen Burnie, Maryland, and pretty much fell in love with it right away. When I was 8 years old, I met my teacher, Ashley Cantorna-Hardy. She was the one that introduced me to ballet, really. I was doing ballet, tap, jazz, lyrical, musical theater, I mean, you name it. A couple years after I met my teacher, Ashley, I joined my studio's competition team, and I started doing solos for competition, like jazz solos and musical theater group pieces, and I loved being on stage. I found it to be a form of expression, and I know a lot of dancers say that, but it's true. As a kid, I wasn't super outspoken, but dancing was a way to really just like express myself if I didn't have the words. So when I was 12 years old, Ashley decided she wanted to take me to a ballet competition. And that was a huge eye-opening experience for me. There was something about that competition, about being with dancers from all over the world, that made me appreciate ballet on such a deeper level, and it lit a fire in me to want to work even harder. When I was 14, I started going to the Rock School for Dance Education in Philadelphia. I spent 3 years there to really refine my technique. They really shaped me and got me prepared for the professional world. In 2012, I competed at the Youth America Grand Prix competition again. But while I was there, the director of Houston Ballet, Stanton Welch, saw me and offered me an apprenticeship. I spent 5 years in Houston and worked my way up to soloist with the company. One of my favorite works while I was there was always anything by William Forsythe. When I had heard that Boston Ballet had a connection and was doing a collaboration with Bill Forsythe, I had to see what was going on. I had to see what it was like. I came into a class with the company and I immediately felt such a positive energy. I was offered a soloist contract for the 2017-2018 season, and I took it. I moved to Boston. Last year, I had a lot of opportunities to grow, not only as a technician, but as an artist. There were so many moments where I was pushed to a limit that I hadn't been pushed to before. I'm very excited to have been promoted to principal dancer. I think that this is only the beginning. I still have so much to learn and to continue to grow. I want to be an inspiration for the next generation. I want to be a role model, and I want to set a good example for the next up-and-coming dancers. But with responsibility, I think, comes trust. I think that's why being promoted has been so gratifying, is because I've worked so hard to get to this point in my career, and for them to be like, we trust you with these responsibilities, it's a really nice feeling, and I'm very grateful.